Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nuansh Fisht and I welcome you all to IGNOVOX, where you ignite knowledge and amplify your voice. In here, I make concepts simple and also try to make success possible. I teach students of class 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th. I teach physics, chemistry, maths and biology to class 9th and 10th and physics, chemistry and maths only to class 11th and 12th. I also try to communicate in different languages such as Hindi, English, and French. So in today's video, we're going to start with the class 10th, chapter 3 of maths. So let's understand, learn, and excel. Hmm. So whenever it comes to linear equations in two variables, we first thing we of course understand that in linear equations in two variables, we have two unknown quantities. So in order to solve these two unknown quantities, we will need two equations. Now let's take this example. Right now you can see that here there is equation 1 and here there is equation 2. And through these two equations only, like through these two equations, that minimum there should be two equations. With minimum of two equations only, we can solve two variables. If there's three variables in an equation, if there are three unknown quantities, we need three equations. If there are four unknown quantities, we need four equations. All right, I hope you understood that. Okay, so there are three methods through which we can solve the equations, okay, in two variables. All right, but before we dive into the methods of solving equations, let me show you some examples of how equations are made. Let's take one word problem. This is very small word problem, the ticket charge. The ticket charge is rupees 150 for children and 400 for adults. Rupees so and so amount was collected. Okay. Now, in here, what I'll do, let's say there are X number of children. So since each ticket for a child it costs 150, so 150 into x. This is self-explanatory, to be honest. I don't have to explain this very much in depth. Next is now adult. For one adult, it is 400 rupees. So 400 into y. Let's take the number of adults y. So hence we made the equation. Total cost here is 1,34,500. Yes. So this is the calculate. This is the word problem. We, like so from a word problem, we convert it into an equation. I hope you understood this. This is a self-explanatory topic, so I'm not stressing very much on it. Okay. Now there are also a few word problems in which it is written 480 tickets were sold. Now 480 tickets. Now in here there are X children and Y adults. So if total 480 tickets are there, so X plus Y, no matter what the number is, but the total number will be 480 only, right? X plus Y. Yes. I hope you got it. Let's say if even if X is equals to Y, if there are 240 adults, 240 children, or less children, more adults, more less adults, more children, the sum will remain 480 only, right? I hope you got this also. And one more thing I would request you all that if you can mention some tips or suggestions to improve my teaching skills and my lecture videos. Now, there are three types of equations also. Like example, like the algebraic condition, you can say. Here it's written algebraic condition. Either the equations can intersect each other, either they can be parallel or they can coincide. Now, how do we know that we can that now how do we know that the equation whether it intersects or coincides or is parallel? Is that even possible to find out? Well, the answer is absolutely yes. But in my videos also, if you go to my channel, you will see a video on how to predict whether the equations are what is the algebraic condition of the equation. All right, but still I will tell you this in short also. Whenever the two, let's take here these two equations, okay? Now in these two equations, if this coefficient, you all know what is coefficient, right? The value, the numerical value behind x, and any other unknown variable. Example here, 158, 400, 1, and another one is the coefficient. And even this is the coefficient, to be honest. Of how is it a coefficient? I'll explain that also. Uh, Let me see if I can annotate. Yes. This is like the c raised to power 0. It's like this. Now, we all know c raised to power 0 equals to 1. Okay. Got it? It's like this. This is also c, like this is c, okay? This is c. Let me explain this in a much better manner. Okay. A1, no, not like this. Yeah. So this is A1, and here it's like this actually. And this is also A1. Sorry, this is A not A1. This is A2. This is B2. This is B1. All right, got it. I've circled them in order to make you help understand in a more better manner. Okay, this is C2. This is C1. So it's like this, okay? This is A1, this is A2, this is B1, this is B2, this is C2, this is C1. I hope you now got it what I'm trying to say in here, okay? So now let's clear this. Now, the condition for intersecting is that A1 by A2 should be equal to B1 by B2. A1 by, and for parallel, it should be A1 by A2, B equals to B1 by B2, but not equal to C1 by C2. And another is, and the last but not the least, if the equations coincide, it will be A1 by A2 equals to B1 by B2 equals to C1 by C2. This you must have studied in ninth grade also. But still, if you want to know that in depth, there is a video in my channel where I have explained this through AI. Next is A, X. Okay. Now in here, there is some angle, like, yeah, geometry ratio. Okay. Yeah, I think I explained this to you already, and this is kind of very much in depth, so not required. Yes, now the methods of solving the equations. It is graphical method, substitution method, and elimination method. In here, elimination is, I consider, one of the most simplest methods, okay, to solve any equation, and substitution method to basically, what should I say? Substitution method is easier to understand. Graphical method, that's also very simple, but it's time consuming. And to be honest, many teachers also don't recommend graphical method. Yes, now let's take a few equations in here. Yes, look. Look, you can see in here there are two equations. Now in here these two now they have taken one equation, of course, to understand. Now, now let's consider this as equation 1. I'm trying to, now how teachers make you write this, I'll tell you that also. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. Okay. Now from 1, yes, from, sorry, this is equation 2, this is equation 1. Don't go with my writing, please. Okay, it's kind of hard to write it on with the help of just touch screen. Not in touchscreen, to be honest. That, I don't know, the pad which I use for the laptop to move the mouse. Okay, yeah. So now you can see in here that what they have taken, they have just did some rearrangements. Okay, To rearrange bits, this equation is formed. Now we substituted this equation into the second equation. In place of x, we added this. We substituted this, and after solving normally, like like the way you solved in class seventh and eighth, we some we managed to solve the equation and we got the final value as 3. Okay. I'll explain once more. Equation 1 and 2. From 2, we got the value x. Then we substitute the value of x in equation 1. And after that, we did normal solving in one variable. And we formed this. Okay. We formed this equation. Then finally, and yes, after this, we only found one value. Okay. Now, how do we find the second value? We use this equation. Now we have the value of y. So we substitute y and we use the equation 1 or equation 2. You can take any equation, to be honest, to find x, because already know the value of y. After knowing one value, you can solve the second value. That's all. That's how you solve this substitution. That's how you solve any question through substitution method. You got it? If you didn't, let me know in the comments. Okay. I'll try to make one AI video of this also, if possible. Next is tactical blueprint, the elimination scale. This is a very easy, and to be honest, I consider this very important method, because in here you can just easily eliminate and it's way much faster. And there I will also discuss some board questions that are regularly asked in exam, especially with for this chapter, because this is very interesting and very important chapter. And you have to understand this, because this will because if you're going to take maths and physics, a lot of unknown quantities you have to make up and solve equations. Yes. Now look, tactical elimination. Now you can see in here another two variables are taken. Another two variables are taken. 1, 2. Okay. Now, okay, scale calibration. Now what basically they have done in here is that this equation is multiplied with 2. Yes, 2. Okay. And this equation is multiplied with 1. And in here, what has been done? Equation 1 minus equation 2. Since now they have subtracted this like this. Let me show you here also. Yes, 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 yes. What's the equation? Let me see. Yes. Take it. All right. Yes. 3x plus y equals to 7. X plus 2y equals to 4. Oh dear, 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 oh dear. It's kind of hard to use such systems. Okay, yeah. So let me show you from here only. Okay. You can see here. Right. Right. Yes. So what they have done in here is that um in here into 2. Okay, and here we've kept this the way it was, this equation 2. Okay, now after multiplying these two equations, what we did is that we kept them in a row. Okay, like this. Okay, in class in 7th and 8th, you must have done so you must have solved equation like this also. I don't remember clearly, but you must have done it in 7th, I believe. So now what basically in here this AI has done is that earlier the signs are plus. Okay. Now, so since we are doing 1 minus 2, so what we did that in here we did we consider this minus, we also consider this minus, and here also we considered a minus. And after subtraction, these two got eliminated. These two, yes, these two got out. And 6x minus x. 6x, what was left was 6x minus x, which was 5x, and 14 minus 4, which is 10. Now 5x might equal, now 5x equals to 10, which finally leads to equation, finally leads to x equals to 2. And fine, and then through from equation 1 or 2, we can find out that the what was the second value. Okay, I hope you got this also. Next is the graphical method. Now graphical method is also kind of simple only, but time consuming, and it requires a graph paper which is not usually given. It's not usually given in exams, like for this one specifically. Even if it is, I won't recommend you to use the method. If you have an option, if you have an option to, to solve equations to any method, I will recommend you to do elimination method only, with because it's way too simple. Uh, if you are not able to understand through this, online, then I will, so try to explain this through offline also, like through whiteboard. Okay, now let's understand this graphical intercept. Now, graphical intercept is that now through graphical set intercept, what we in graphical method, what we basically do is that we take two equations which is given to us, or we have to make these two equations. After making these two equations, we make two tables, x and y, and we take specific values which satisfy this equation. Like you can see the example also in here. Okay. 0 4 0 4 4 6 0 4 4 6 0 4 4 6 and 0 4 4 6, and next is 0 1 and 3 7 0 1 3 7. Straight lines are drawn, and this is the point of intersection. All right, so I think you got this one. Next is some word problems. Yeah, this was the way I was trying to explain. Okay, now as you can see in here, these are two equations. Now in here, these two are common. This x is coefficient is same, and this x coefficient is same. So now what we simply have to do, we just have to do equation 1 minus equation 2. After doing the subtraction, what will happen? These signs will change, and finally this equation will arise, which will finally lead to the final value of the unknown quantity which we have to find. Got it? I hope you all got this. Okay. Okay. Now this is basically a word problem. I will have a different lecture for word problems. Okay. Real cipher. Now, yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Again, this is also a this is also a word problem. Okay. Let's try to solve this word problem here only. This is a very interesting and an important question, I believe. Okay. Now, what basically has happened in here, this is the layout, okay, given to us. Now, we have to find x and y, of course. The total perimeter is 15 meters and total area is 95 square, including bedrooms and the kitchen. Okay, got it? Including the bedrooms and the kitchen. Oh, and one more thing. Please ignore the doors which are made by which are made in this slide. Okay. Don't focus on this. Okay, now the length in here, what now in here, the length of the boundary. It is total 15 meters. But if I want to make its equation, What will I do? I will do x plus 2 plus y. Here also it's mentioned. Okay, x plus 2 plus y, which find after rearrangement, it is x plus y equals to 13. Okay, this is our equation 1. I think I should buy a stylus for myself. How hard it is. All right, next is area boundary. Now for this also they made an equation. Okay, let me just take a look again. Yes. Yeah, so they did again, they managed to make this equation in here and did this and did the rearrangement to finally make equation 2. Okay, this is equation 2. Just give me a minute, guys. Just give me. All right, yes. Sorry again, there was some background noise. Actually, I'm in my house, so yeah, a lot of with my family. So yeah. All right, so now once again, I want to tell you how these two equations were made. Length boundary, which was basically x plus 2 plus y, which is equals to 15. The length in here is same. The length in here also it's same. Now, how we made this equation? Okay, let me explain this also then now. 5 into x, this is the area. This is the area 5x plus 5x, which is equals to 10x. Okay. Look, here total area is also mentioned. Bedrooms plus kitchen. And this, okay, 5 into y. Okay. 5 into y plus 10x, which is equals to 95. And after rearrangement, we formed equation 2. After forming equation 2, what we find up we did the elimination method. Yes, we did the elimination method. Equation 2 minus equation 1. I hope you can understand this verbally. Equation 2 minus equation 1, which gave us the value 6. Equation 2, equation 1. Plus y into 19 plus y plus x plus y equals to 13. We did subtractions now. Okay, which makes it finally x plus equals to 6. This is our final answer. Okay. Okay, this is the final value after doing solving the equation. Okay. And through rearrangements, we made this value also. Okay. I hope you all got it. Don't worry, I will make another video on this only. Next is the master workflow. First of all, parse and translate. Take the word problem, translate into equations. You need to understand the word problem, then you have to form the equations, and then do and use any of these three methods. This one is very important. Okay, because this is the most fastest way. This is the most fastest way. This one, very fast method. Okay, I'll show you some previous board questions also. Okay, next is substitution and graphical. Use any of these methods, but again, recommend elimination. I'm stressing upon this again and again. And then finally, find your final equations. Find your final values. Find the unknown variables. Okay. Find the final answer. Make your final answer. Okay. So I think that's all. Let me just see. Yes. So that's all in today's video. Okay. So hope you like it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to give me your suggestions if you want to give any, so that I can improve my teaching also. Okay, because I'm a new teacher. Okay, I don't have any 100 years or 10 years or a million years of experience. Okay, because of which I will feel bad. I need to improve my teaching skills. Okay. So please let me know in the comments. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye. I will make another video for this chapter in order to help you understand in a much better way.